Hey everyone, this is Josh from before. I'm here with some toy news today. I haven't had a chance yet to really talk about the recently revealed Spawn wave that's coming from McFarlane Toys. I'm really stoked about it. I was a big Spawn fan back in the day, and I just am really excited to see them take some of the lessons that they've learned while they're doing the DC multiverse, bring that approach to Spawn. If you've been keeping up, Todd's got some big. They had a huge year last year. The pandemic really caused a lot of people to get back into collecting, and they're responding in kind by cranking out a lot of stuff. And this Spawn line is shaping up to be pretty rad based on what we've seen so far. So they released this really nice photo. With a really great backdrop. I imagine that's the guys that work at McFarlane Toys put all that together. They're really creative and put together, really nice looking promo pics. This is no exception. And if, we had kind of seen these leaked that they were going to be doing these before, but this is the first really, nice photo of all of them in one place. And let's just go through and kind of look at what they've got going on. Front row Joe there is Gunslinger Spawn. They just want to call him Gunslinger. They're trying to sort of make all their Spawn characters sort of carve out their own space and not just be called Spawn anymore. So they want to call him Gunslinger. It looks rad. That long jacket's nice. Wish we could see a Constantine with a jacket like that. And so the rumors is that these are going to be $25 instead of just the regular 20 that the DC Multiverse line is. And it appears to me that extra cost is going toward paint. They just seem a little bit more intricate with their paint jobs on these. Lots of different details in silver. Little highlights. Just a little bit more attention than they've been able to put into that DC line, which is very welcome. That's the biggest thing missing from old school McFarlane to right now, in my opinion, is that the paint is just not quite what they were doing back in the day. Let's get I've got some other pictures here, thanks to Voice of Reason on Instagram at PZAHUI. He's always got leaks and news, and he's staying on top of things. First thing is, based on the leaks, we've seen that this clown, oddly enough, is more expensive than the rest. It is a deluxe, and we couldn't figure out why for the longest time until now. We finally seen this photo from Previews World magazine, which is that he's got these huge guns mounted to his back, very similar to the Clown 2. Which is pretty cool. I don't know if, just the way I can see these in these pictures, the guns quite don't seem to have as much personality as Clown 2. They don't seem quite as exaggerated and outrageous. But I really am looking forward to this. Biggest thing I can see right now that is as a gripe is I think he should be grimier. I think he should have stains on his shirt and his pants and just look like a slob. And I'm really missing one of my favorite details of Clown 2 is he had one of his arms was just like reaching through a decapitated head's mouth. He just had this big head on his arm, and it was really gnarly and it was really gross and cool. But I wish that kind of detail was still in here. That some of the grisly gore and stuff. This is also this is not just a deluxe. This is a mega fig. The Violator, thick Violator. As you can see, he's not the scrawny boy, but this is how he looked in issue 300, which I'm not super familiar. Every time I keep diving back into Spawn, it just seems like it's 300 years in and has barely moved the needle, plot-wise. It's still the same guys being pissed at each other and trying to fight each other. But yeah, this guy's going to be awesome. I feel like I saw preview vids where they were putting more of a bloody sort of paint job on him, and I kind of would rather be seeing that. Maybe that'll be a variant or gold label or something, but definitely Would love to see him throw some blood on that guy. Ravenspawn. Ravenspawn's the one we hadn't really seen any leaked photos or anything of until this just now. Well, until the, that big promo pic, and then now here's a better solo pic. I love the accessories. Love that chain on this hook thing. I love the axe with long sort of staff or like spear look. Pretty cool, like drab, brownish black paint job. Kind of reminds me of like Curse of the Spawn. And I say that kind of giving away that I don't really know much about Ravenspawn as a character. But this one's probably the one that I'm least excited about, but that gives me hope because sometimes the figures that you have low expectations for, sometimes they're the ones that really blow you away. And I bet they're going to be doing some cool stuff with the way his cloak works around his shoulders. So that's probably going to be pretty fun in hand, I have to say. And Redeemer, taking you to Sunday school here. So I saw somebody try to say that he had the same wings as Batman Who Laughs, Sky Tyrant. I don't, excuse me, I don't think that's true. Those are different. Just look at the outline, and I don't think these are the Sky Tyrant. They had are like an articulation point halfway down where you could kind of bend the shape, which that'd be nice if they had that. But this is it's a different sculpt, and it's Redeemer. It looks sharp. I hope that gold paint really pops. I hope it's not just gold plastic because it doesn't look good. And then one other thing. This isn't a Spawn. This isn't from this Spawn wave, but we also just got to see first picture of the new Malefic Spawn skin from Mortal Kombat 11. And this guy's pretty cool, I gotta admit. Kind of a medieval look, kind of sort of like a warrior priest, kind of the way his outfit is here. I think that's the same cape from the first Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. If you see sort of the edges, the profile, sort of the silhouette of that cape, it looks like it's the same thing. I really like the silver in there. I love that they're using these. He's got these necro energy. I think they might appear to be the same. Like when you first look at them, you might be like, those are the same necro energies from Kickstarter. I don't think they are. I think they're slightly different. I'm pretty confident that they're not just reusing all the molds that they made for that, and it'd be a real shame if they did. I don't think they need to be stealing thunder from that Kickstarter figure. That was a one and done. Don't water that down, please. But this guy's gonna be pretty cool, and it's just nice, something a little different, and not just repaint, yet another repaint of that same first Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. So, you let me know where you guys come down on this stuff. Like, I'm really stoked about it. We haven't seen some cool Spawn stuff in a long time. I know it's not maybe quite, if you were an old school Spawn collector, these aren't exactly, what they were doing back in the day, but they were also, if you haven't been keeping up on that multiverse line, they've been doing some pretty exciting stuff that's blowing like Hasbro out of the water. Not perfect every time with the way the articulation works out, but overall, in my opinion, they're a million more times fun in hand than Black Series or Legends or anything else at this price point. What Todd's doing right now at $25 price point, I don't think you can find it anywhere else. I don't think anybody else is filling quite that hole. So let me know where you're coming from. I'm curious to see it. I like hearing what you guys have to say and not just being the one talking all the time. So you fill me in, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.